Hey, what's up? It's Annika, and this video is gonna be a little bit different, and I'm kind of like cut off weird just because it's a little bit empty and I've got minimal things left in my room, and I kind of already packed my normal tripod and like my normal ring light and all of that kind of stuff. So sorry if I'm a little cropped, but I'll kind of just slouch down and we'll have a chat today. But yeah, so I think I posted on my Instagram story that I'd be posting like a spicy video this week, and here it is. So big news. I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video yet, whether I'm gonna title it big news or like leaving Disney, but obviously by now you know which one I chose, and I don't even know which one I'm choosing yet, but the answer is yes, I am geographically leaving Disney. So I specified geographically because I'm actually keeping my job with Disney and just continuing to work remotely like I have been during this time of quarantine and COVID-19. Obviously, like, there's a pandemic happening and our offices have been closed and all of that stuff. But basically, I just have been wanting to leave Orlando for a while now. I think it's been in the back of my mind for many months, and this wasn't really like a whim decision, but it kind of all happened in the blink of an eye. So it kind of feels like it could be seen as a whim decision for those that are close to me, or even those of you who are watching this video and those of you who follow my Instagram who are totally there just for Disney content and that kind of creative atmosphere. But I've honestly been thinking about it since probably the beginning of quarantine and I think that's happened to a lot of us, is we've kind of just been in this state where we're rethinking everything that we want in our environments and everything related to that. So I actually saw another person who I know, she made the move from Orlando to Seattle, and I'm actually going to be making the move from Orlando to Portland, Oregon. So if you didn't know, my family actually lives in Portland area, not Portland itself, but Portland, Oregon, which is the complete opposite end of the country, kind of far away. But I made the decision to move back home, and I have kind of a multitude of reasons, but for me it just kind of feels like the best decision. My lease here in my apartment is actually up in December. It's kind of near end of October when I'm filming this, so I only have like really a month and a half left of my lease anyway. So I made the decision to pack up everything, move across the country once again, and I will be driving, so total cross-country road trip vibes. I'm actually really excited. But kind of jumping into the reasoning, I haven't been happy in Orlando for a while, and I think the only thing kind of holding me here was going to the parks which is not really a good enough reason. Like, of course my job is here, like I have friends here, and I wanted to live in the Disney bubble, and I knew that going into it. But I think ever since, you know, quarantine, and since I can't go into the office, and since the park's obviously closed and I can't just go whenever I want like normal, like last summer when I was still, I wasn't an intern anymore. At that point I was full-time with Disney, but I would go to the parks all the time, and it just brought me so much joy. And now it's almost, well, one, we're still in the pandemic, but two, it's getting to be a little bit of a chore, and I don't want that to kind of pull from the magic for me. And I know that forcing myself to stay here in the bubble and put myself through this and like continue paying for rent here and just figuring everything out here while still like quarantining and not being happy, and I just knew that that was not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna be moving back with my family, and they live in Oregon like I mentioned before, and I actually traveled there in August and I stayed for about 2 months. But I really enjoyed it. I kind of love my space there. I love the comfort it brings me, and I'm not someone to get homesick really. Like, I'm very much like, bye mom, see you later. Like, when I was younger, she would take me to places like summer camp and all of that good stuff, like overnight camps. I'd be like, bye mom, and like sleepovers and all that. It'd be like, I'm going. But I kind of just had that like independent mindset, and I even studied abroad in college for 4 months. 4 months I did semester at sea, and so very minimal contact, a long time away from family and all of that. So I was never really the homesick type, but with quarantine and everything happening and just like the stress that some of it I brought upon myself, and some of it with work and just bills, and all of you know that I'm on my debt-free journey, and I never want that to kind of take over and stress me out too much, but that is always back in the back of my mind, and it's something that I am working really hard to end, and I don't want that hanging over my head anymore. So I think financially, emotionally, and just well-being, this is just the best decision for me, and I'm gonna continue working from remotely, like I said, for Disney. And I spoke to my manager, and he was very great about it, and it just made me feel so good. Like, I think I was stressed about that, kind of, I need to take time off to move, and I felt like all of these things were kind of bottling up, but then everything just kind of worked out. Like, my lease is ending, my manager is fine with me moving and working remote, and I'm so excited to drive cross country. And yeah, I don't even know kind of like what to add, honestly. Like, it's kind of a sad thing, and I have lived here for almost 2 years now, like a year and almost full 10 months since I moved here first when I took my professional internship in January of 2019. You can probably go back and like find the beginning vlogs of when I was an intern. But yeah, I kind of feel like I soaked up as much as I wanted to here for the time being, and now it's time for me to kind of start putting myself first and think about what will actually be best for me. So I think this is it, and I'm so excited. Like, I know it'll be kind of a change and a shift within my content, but I have so many like throwback Disney pictures, and not even throwback, like I just have like pictures that I've taken even recently that I just haven't posted yet. But there's still gonna be plenty of Disney content coming your way, and I'm gonna be getting very creative. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So yes, I am leaving Disney World, but like I'm not leaving Disney the company, thankfully. So I'm so gracious for that, and I feel really good about this decision, and I'm so excited to kind of start a new chapter. And I hope you'll continue following along. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, because it helps me out so much. And feel free to follow along on Instagram as well at Annika's Paintbrush. I will continue trying to get more and more creative with that account, but that's pretty much it for this update video. I wanted to make it just kind of like a quick, like, here are the facts and here's what's happening, so that you all can continue to follow along and stay on this journey with me. And again, it is sad, and I am sad to be leaving Disney, but I know that deep down, like, this is what's right for me, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm so thrilled. Like, deep down I'm just like, yeah. But it's like almost 11 p.m. and I've been packing all day, so I like look like a crazy person, and my mind is just jumbled like crazy, and I'm kind of just blabbing now, but kind of just wanted to chat with you guys. My eye is twitching, I don't think you can see it, but my eyes twitching from how like exhausted I am. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So leave me a comment down below of kind of like what you'd like to see. I think I'm gonna vlog my road trip experience. My dad is actually flying down on Monday and we will be driving back together, thankfully, so I won't have to drive by myself, but I will be towing in the mini U-Haul trailer all of my junk, which I've done before, but from Southern California to Oregon. So this is a much longer journey, but I'm all packed now. Like I can't believe how much crap I have, but yeah, it's times like this I wish I was a minimalist. But I'm all packed and ready to go. I'm going to hit Magic Kingdom tomorrow for one last time and say goodbye to the castle, just for now. I'll be back and I'll definitely come visit and come see my friends here, and obviously come back to Disney because it makes me so happy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update and make sure you subscribe to follow along. But thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I guess I'll see you on my way to Oregon. Bye.